Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. I'm so excited to be watching the movie 8th Grade for the first time. This will be a first time watching for both me and Jen. One of the reasons we're watching this is that we have a tier on Patreon called the Spielberg tier. And I really only put it there as like, I'm thinking nobody would ever do it. But on that tier, which is really high, you can select a movie of your choice for us to watch. And the reason that we have it that high is that we pay an editor. And a lot of the movies that we get suggested are like really niche. And so, you know, if we're putting all the time to pay the editor, oftentimes we don't get, it actually costs us money to do those. So that's like a good even break where it's like, it's not costing us anything. We can still pay our editor. And if nobody actually watches the video or not that many people, or it's like lower, we're not taking a net loss. So that's one of the reasons, but sure enough, we actually had someone finally who joined that tier. So thank you so much, Michael. And Michael requested for us to watch 8th Grade. And fortunately, this has been a movie that I've been meaning to watch for a while. It's directed by Bo Burnham. And Jen's like, I don't know who that is. He's one of those guys who was a YouTuber, sort of a YouTuber who made it kind of guy. He directed this movie. He went on tour. He's a pretty funny dude. He's been on Key and Peele sketches. During COVID, he had this Netflix special come out that came out called Inside. I watched it when it came out, and it's basically just like him, like inside this apartment, and he made like a whole hour-and-a-half long special doing different songs. He kind of does like comedic music, and the internet is very favorable about him. They really like him, and I like him too. I think he's great. The first time I heard about him was from my buddy Kiefer, who lives in Atlanta, and he just like loved him for forever. Kind of got me into him for a little bit, so I am a fan of Bo Burnham. I like him a lot. I don't know a whole lot about this movie, like the content therein, other than it being about a girl navigating 8th grade. And knowing Bo Burnham, he's funny, but he also kind of, he delves into like, you know, more serious things from time to time. So I'm wondering, you know, how much of that is going to be this? How much of it is going to be comedy versus like maybe some social commentary? I don't know. So I am looking forward to checking this one out. Jen, what do you think going into 8th grade?
This is perfect because I have never heard of this movie. I don't know who Bill Burnham, I feel like I've heard, right?
I don't know. I just know.
I thought it's the guy that did Old Dads.
Oh, that's Bill Burr.
Oh, Bill Burr, okay. Yeah, so don't know who the director is, have not heard anything about this movie, don't know, like, is it well-known actors in it? Is it, like, I don't know. So I think this is, like, perfect, and I don't know, a movie talking about getting through 8th grade, I feel like would be kind of an interesting movie for us to watch. So either way, I'm excited to kind of go into a movie that I have heard zero about.
But before we get into it, we can't forget the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day says, you guys should really watch Inside by Bo Burnham. It's the only comment I could find that really referenced Bo Burnham. I watched it when it came out. I thought it was really good. I've seen a lot of people post like individual like clips and songs from that special back in what 2020 or 2021 whenever it came out. But yeah, that's a good special. I like a bunch of the songs on that one too. I don't know if I watched like if I would go back and watch the whole thing through, but I would go back and watch like select sections of it. Thank you so much for that comment of the day. If you want your comment featured in a comment of the day, leave us a comment down below. We'll check those out. For now, let's go ahead and get into it. 8th grade.
Hey guys, it's Kayla back with another video. I haven't been getting like a lot of views or whatever on my videos, so if you guys could share, I would really appreciate it. The topic of today's video is being yourself. Aren't I always being myself? And like, yeah, for sure. I'm reading these off paper. Not changing yourself to impress someone else. You could be the most popular kid at school, or like...
This is just watching our
I know, it's like watching Savannah. Yeah.
And I mean that with like 100% love.
Being yourself can be hard, and like the hard part about being yourself...
Savvy, I just asked what you wanted from the store, sweetie.
People suck and evil people exist, but you just gotta ignore them. And you know, a lot of people like call me quiet or shy or whatever. I don't talk a lot at school, but it's not like I'm scared to not talk. I just don't want to. You know, talk to me and stuff. They'd find out that I'm like really funny and cool and talkative.
This is just a good example of like, you wouldn't think it would be difficult talking to a camera.
It
but
is. It's very hard.
It really is.
Talking solo, yeah. I mean, I have videos like this way back, you know.
This is me every time we do a reaction.
And everything will work out if you're just being yourself. Video, I hope some of you guys found it helpful to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Gucci.
She did some great acting though, like that came through very well.
I think 8th grade is like one of the most like pivotal times of like you're changing, and it's just a very difficult time I think for most people.
I mean, you're really just figuring out who you are as a person, you know?
Yeah, and choosing who you want to be. You become really susceptible to peer pressure, you know, that's when that change begins to happen. Probably around 6th or 7th grade, I'd say, but puberty's around 8th grade, right? 7th, 8th grade?
Well, I mean, it differs, but.
I just kind of interchanged them, but they're decent, and it just gives me a
I think that's the chick from Full House's daughter. They got in trouble.
Yeah, it's Gabe.
voice structure.
So I don't recognize this girl from anything.
I think they found her specifically for this movie.
Oh, I totally get that. I used to do that in
You
school.
did,
Yes.
Jennifer.
The smelly markers, like they actually have sense.
Oh, like they
watermelon.
advertised to smell them?
Yeah.
That was stupid back then. You can't be doing that.
I remember the watermelon flavor was the best.
We're like, well, if kids are going to be sniffing markers, we might as well advertise it.
Oh, I love ceramics. That was like my
Over
favorite
the
class.
I never did that.
And understand these changing bodies of yours.
Where's the banana?
Actually, I think they do have a scene with a banana in this.
Down there.
I remember Bo Burnham talking about it. Because it's like, oh, public school. That's right.
Are you masturbating?
Hey, settle down.
Of course, they all have their phones.
Right.
Here at Miles Grove Middle School. Project. Yes, yeah, but important work in front of us and some fun work in front of us. We also have your 6th grade time capsules.
I don't think I ever got my time capsule.
I never did a time capsule.
I made one, but I don't think I ever.
Got your stuff out of it?
No.
Well, you have made it. Pick those up in the lobby after this assembly's over. Who will read out the results of the 8th grade superlatives?
Class superlatives is voted by you, the student. Most athletic, Wyatt Conville and Dawn Bass Clowns. Jed Goodwin, most talkative. Pat Drussel, most quiet. And Kayla Day. Okay, best eyes.
Congratulations, superlative winners.
What?
They do that in middle school, you know.
And I want you to report to 5th period class. Mr. and Mrs. Best Eyes, Aiden Wilson Carter and Kennedy Graves.
Good job.
I know.
Aiden.
Oh yes, the flip-flops with socks combo.
It's like a glow-in-the-dark softball. What we got there?
Got some Brad Pitt. We should probably watch SpongeBob. I've never seen SpongeBob.
You've never seen any SpongeBob? I love SpongeBob growing up. It's a little different now, but like the first 3 seasons, ooh, that's rough. You know my man's name is Kyle. Just kidding. Relax, Kyle.
This is Kyle choice.
I feel like if you're gonna do that, you might as well at least go like the Padawan Star Wars route.
You know what though? Of all the teachers, it makes sense that it would be a music teacher.
Yeah, they're all kind of weird.
Not weird, just
They're kind of weird. It's not a bad thing.
creative. That or an art teacher.
Oh yeah. First thing I want you kids to do is take your books and throw them in the
Yeah.
trash. No rules in here. We'll save the test for your math
I
teacher.
played clarinet and flute
Really? I never did any of that. I played guitar.
and hot cross buns on the recorder.
Heck yeah.
Hi, you're Mark's girl, right? Your dad was such a huge help with the spring fundraiser. Thank him again for me, will you? Hey, so we just opened our pool. Just have our first big summer pool party tomorrow. You should come. It's gonna be a blast. Kennedy will invite you on Facebook.
Uses Facebook. Maybe. I'll try, but, probably not. I mean, I'd like to. I just don't know if I can.
Oh, no, you'll be there. Okay. See you tomorrow. Say goodbye, Kennedy.
At least the mom seems nice.
What?
Food's getting cold.
I like it cold.
It's 8th grade, huh? I said one more week of 8th grade, right? Can't believe you're gonna be in high school. How did that happen?
I don't know.
You excited?
Yes.
I'm shocked they're doing cell phones at the dinner table.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't play that game in this house. Not under my roof. Just kidding. But no, we don't.
It's not that dramatic.
Yeah, it's
but-
not.
You said you're gonna go to Kennedy's birthday thing tomorrow? It sounded kind of fun.
Kennedy doesn't like me.
Sometimes kids act like they don't like you, but
Are you kidding me right now? It's not funny. You're the only one that thinks it's funny.
can I say one thing though? And you go back to your phone, I'll leave you alone.
I'm not even.
You can't get angry before I finish saying it, otherwise you won't listen.
Are you gonna say
I'm
it?
thinking.
Keep
Say
doing
one. You said I
this
could say
thing.
one thing. Can I say one thing, please? Look, when I was your age, I was not cool like you. It's just so cool. It's so great. And I just think, and I know the kids at school are
Dad,
not
shouldn't-
great. I'm not saying you have to be best friends with Kennedy Graves, but even if I wasn't your dad, I would still think.
The fact that he's like able to verbalize this to her,
Yeah.
though, I think is pretty great.
And I know it's like, Dad, shut up.
You know what would make me feel better?
What?
Is if you let me go on my phone.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Like all her videos had like no views, 1 view.
I forgot like how cold teenage communication sometimes can be.
And also unclear. Like even when Savannah texts me now, it's like trying to decipher something. Like it's just what do you just tell me what you want? That's probably just a sign of my age more than anything, but
She's like Polly and Along Came Polly. Like, yeah, we can do it tomorrow. Actually, you know, I have to get back to you on
yeah,
that.
but like all in the same text. And so it just like opens the door for like miscommunication.
I'm just going to bed. Okay. Good night.
Night. Next time, can you please knock?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I mean, I did.
Do it louder or something. I don't know.
Good night.
At least the dad seems to care.
Dad's
you know?
trying to do his best, it seems.
Which is more than like a lot of what these probably
Yeah.
girls experience.
Hey guys, Kayla back here with another video. Putting yourself out there. What does that mean? Where is there? Anywhere that you wouldn't usually go, weird or scary and now you're probably thinking like, why would I want to go somewhere like that? There's actually lots of reasons, but if you put yourself out there and people can know the movie you, all the yous that make up the real you, friends over, and my dad made me invite the weird girl or whatever, and at school she was just always weird, so I didn't like her. She came over and I got to know the real her, and like just awesome. Who is she? And everyone was just like talking about her the whole time. Face your fears and, you know, let people know the real you. And if you like it, make sure to click like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.
Oh, I hear you, Kayla.
All the way. Did it all the way.
What?
I swam all the way across the pool underwater.
Cool.
There I am. That's 100% what me in 8th grade.
Want to see me do a handstand?
Yep.
Too many people in the pool. You know I can't do it for long if the water's in still. I'm Gabe. What's your name?
I'm Kayla.
Yeah, water's not common.
Oh, good. So somebody a little more on her wavelength.
You know Kennedy.
Oh, we
Oh,
go to
yeah.
school together.
That's cool. She's my cousin. You want to do a breath holding contest? Okay, so the trick is don't move at all because when you move, your body uses oxygen.
You know, I can actually picture you doing this in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Like, hear it in your voice and everything.
Yeah. I really kind of just did my own thing for a while. I mean, I kind of went through phases, sort of like everyone else. Like maybe where I was more like her, more self-conscious. And there were times where I would just be like, you know, just swimming around, doing my own thing.
Okay, wait, Kayla, I can't see you, sweetie. Come up front. And cheese! Cheese!
This is for you. So excited. Oh my god, dude.
And this one's from Kayla.
What do we got?
It's a card game. Everyone gets 10 cards, and you take turns. Like it's like Go Fish, except like a lot more fun.
Oh, I cannot stand that like stuck-up, snobbish. I was just happy to get anything on my birthday, to be honest. I'd be like, shoot, let's play.
This has got to be so hard for her, going to like a birthday party with so many people and she doesn't have one friend there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just grabbed my phone, how to charge it.
Yeah, I mean sometimes I charge it too. Yeah, sometimes my phone runs out of batteries too.
You know everyone's in there.
Oh, that's where everyone is.
Okay.
Okay, so the topic of today's video, how to be confident. One thing a lot of people think about confidence is that like you either are confident or you're not. It's not like that actually. Confidence is a choice. The really awesome thing about confidence is that start acting like it even if you feel like you don't have any. Not be confident at all. But then one day I'm like, so then I just kind of started acting like it, and then I actually started being confident, like without trying. A big part of being confident is being brave. So for those of you who are feeling scared about being confident, because you can't be brave without being scared, go out there and just like be confident. Make yourself confident. Subscribe to my channel if you guys like the video, and thanks for watching. Oh, hey, what's your name again?
That's a lot of sticky notes.
Yeah, no, I'd be totally up for that. That would be like great. So, someone said that? Oh yeah, I'd be totally up for that. Yeah, it was great. So that's why you couldn't make it. Yeah, it'd be great if we could just like do that. Kennedy. So thanks for inviting me to your party. By the way, I like your shirt a lot. It's like so cool. I wrote this like letter for you and whatever. So if you... Hey, Steph. What? Hi. Thanks for talking to me, you guys. Catch you later.
I think she's wasting her time. Like, she's doing good things, like good energy, but just towards the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jeez.
What?
Hey, how about let's giving it up for the volunteers from the drama. Going over what you should do if you hear gunshots in the distance. In the opposite direction. You sure about that?
Gosh, you know, come to think of it, I don't think we ever did any.
I think I did. Like drills.
Yeah, definitely not like this.
Hey.
Hey.
What you doing?
Playing a game.
Cool. You excited for high school?
Yeah, it should be cool.
Yeah. You ever think there'd be a real shooting here?
I would.
Same. How do you wish there was one?
Take his gun, elbow him right in the jaw. I wouldn't be a pussy and sit under my desk.
You'd fuck him up. He'd be like totally screwed. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. It's super funny. It was so funny, Aiden. Yeah, it was really funny what just happened. Just too embarrassing for me to even like talk about.
You know, Savannah needs to watch this movie and tell us how accurate this is.
My dirty photos folder.
Oh.
And it was just...
Really?
Yeah.
What was it
Don't
on?
do it. No.
Just, you know, like, I don't know. Just, you know, like...
Can I see it?
It's only for my boyfriend to see, you know, like, right now. He's right now, but, you know, like, I'm saving some dirty photos.
Really?
Yeah.
You good blowjobs?
Kayla.
To answer your question, I'm really good at them.
Kayla! No, sweetie.
For performing oral sex on him.
Better turn that down.
All I can think of is that scene in White Chicks.
Oh, in the extended edition?
Yeah, the unrated version.
Oh, you nasty guy. I think this is the scene Bo Burnham, I saw in an interview talking about, because like he was like, this may come off as funny, but remember, she's an underage girl, you know, just to kind of keep it, make sure she was comfortable and just like trying to keep in mind like what they're trying to do, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure there was like challenges with trying to determine like what the best course of storytelling is.
Yeah.
That's like not too far.
Yeah.
scare you.
He didn't.
What you up to?
Nothing.
Cool. School was good?
Yeah.
Do you remember that guy who... You're having a banana?
I was just grabbing a banana.
I thought you hated bananas. I swear, like a month ago. And you got all angry at me and you said, forget that you hate bananas. And I actually think I wrote a note.
I don't hate them anymore.
That's great.
I'll just eat it right now.
Are you sure you like them?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you don't look like...
I don't like bananas, okay?
If I was him, it would be, my mind would be blown at how awkward and weird that conversation was.
You know, it's funny, like in the same way he's trying to connect with her, she's trying to connect with her peers.
How you doing?
Good.
So, oh, you got the high school thing tomorrow, right? The shadow thing? That's cool. That should be fun. Nice. All right, I can't wait to hear about it. All right, well, I'm going to bed. Don't stay up too late.
Hey, just so you know, you don't need to, like, worry about me anymore. And my life is really amazing.
Cool. That's awesome.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Love you.
Love you too. Tomorrow is a really, really important day.
Did they say what happened to her mom?
I don't think I've heard him say yet.
I really need you to make it a good day. Every day can't be like a great day, but I really need tomorrow to be a good one. Really bad days in the future or something. As long as tomorrow can be a really good day.
Bargaining.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 steps of grief.
Yeah.
And you're going to be individually paired with a high school student, not to
I
leave their
cannot
side.
stand these phones.
So please.
Like, I'm showing my age here, I guess, but...
Hey, I'm Olivia.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
I'm gonna hug you. Okay. Okay, cool. Are you nervous? Like, you don't have to be nervous for this. Like, I want you to have fun. Horrible, but like also amazing, and it's gonna be great. Okay, you're so cute. Okay, let's go. Let's do this, okay?
Liv, Martin got it.
What was that?
It's just a stupid inside joke.
Did you do that thing for Kylie's class? Do you have any questions for me?
No,
I don't have to have a question.
Okay.
Is it weird if we're already best friends?
No. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey guys, it's Kayla. Today I want to talk to you guys about growing up, because you get to change things that you might not like about yourself. High school is a lot different than middle school, because middle school is like in the middle. Everyone is a lot younger than high schoolers. Schoolers have changed more than middle schoolers. That high schoolers are really good. Okay, next thing about growing up is that it's going to happen. Some parts of growing up will be really hard. I promise that growing up will eventually get really good. That it's going to make everything better, and now I can't wait to grow up. And make sure to share and subscribe to my channel. Gucci! Hey, Olivia. Hey, Olivia. Thanks for today. Yeah, I mean, totally.
No, I mean, like, honestly, like...
Pretty much. Okay, I'll try not to.
No, 8th grade's like a complete mess when I was your age. Yes, oh my god, yes!
Thanks for letting me, like, call you and stuff, because I wasn't sure if I know weird or not.
Oh my god, no, not weird at all. Like,
It's really nice and kind of like, you know, talk to someone who's just so, like, cool, and they're like, I actually think you're pretty cool. I mean, really have, like, a lot of friends at school or whatever, because, like, I don't know, you've just been so nice to me, and you're just...
I made all my close friends in high school. All that stuff is gonna happen.
Thanks. Oh my god. Dad?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I go out with friends tonight? Can you not look like that, please?
Why?
Just like the way you're looking. Don't be weird and quiet while you do it.
What?
Hey, how was the shadow
No,
thing?
you were being quiet, which is fine. Just like...
Why would you think
that's
why
weird
would you want to look at...
Oh my god, wait, did I tell you guys? What?
Right. We all know
So
Brian.
he DM'd me the other day, right? A crop picture that I posted the other day of just my feet.
Ugh.
I will record you and like play
Show
it
you
back.
that.
Are you bored, Kayla?
Huh?
What? No, I'm not judging her. She's different generation than us.
A different generation.
4 years older than us, felt like 50 years old.
Not
Your
true.
sister? She didn't have Twitter in middle school, and we did.
Kayla, you're not different than us.
When did you get Snapchat? What grade?
5th grade.
5th grade?
5th grade.
That's so young.
I'm just like making a fun point.
Okay, fun point made.
Don't bring me into this shit.
The filters on Snapchat.
Hey guys, don't all look at the same time. Dude has been staring at us for. Don't look.
No, I see him. In the.
Dad!
Okay,
Dad!
gotta look after his kid. He doesn't know these kids.
Oh.
These are high school kids, older kids. Get a little bit more discreet about it, my guy, but...
I'm really sorry.
I'm really sorry.
I didn't mean to spy on you. I just suck. Sometimes dads are just really weird, and I'm just being weird. All right. I'm just gonna get out of here. Have fun with your friends, and just text me when you want me to pick you up.
I'll get a ride home.
From teenagers?
Yeah, all right, so yeah, just have fun and take this and get yourself like a pretzel or something. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here. And yeah, just have fun and...
I feel like just looking at this movie, you and I were definitely more on the strict side.
Yeah, we don't play that Snapchat crap. Yeah, and Dad didn't do anything wrong. He's looking after his daughter.
Yeah, not just Snapchat, but like what he allows her to do. Yeah.
It's hard when they're surrounded by kids whose parents don't love them as much as we do.
Well, they're also older.
Yeah, I don't mean them, but just like that one Kennedy girl who's like does whatever and is rude and stuff. But she's still in 8th grade, you know, she's still like a kid. She's not a 17, 18-year-old kid either.
Best friends.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of awkward talking when you're in the back seat. Yeah, hold on.
See, like, this is not something that you and I would have
ever
allowed in 8th grade.
You can be as mad at me as you want, but I'm picking you up.
Well, I mean, every parents differently. I'm just saying that I think like our threshold was not the same. But I also think that like Dad is also doing his... Oh,
see,
boy.
This is why I don't play. It's not that I don't trust you. It's all these other little weasels.
You excited about next year?
Totally.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you should be.
Oh, no.
I've ever met. You're not even a freshman yet. Like, I mean, you should watch out for guys. They're gonna try to pick you up, you know?
Ah, yes. Playing the nice guy act.
I mean, nothing nice about it. I can see right. I saw right through this kid the second I saw him.
Truth or dare?
What?
No.
No. Not our sweet Kayla.
How far have you gone?
I don't know. Do you mean like, you know, like more recent or...
Let's go all time.
Okay, then. I don't know. I'd say like 3rd base. Sorry, just kidding. I meant 2nd. I get 2nd.
Oh, no. Truth or dare?
Dare.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
I'll take dare.
Okay.
Okay.
Put this quarter in your... Yeah, sorry, that was gross.
Not what he was hoping for.
What do you want to do, you know? You can pick.
I don't know. Shit. I could take my shirt off. I mean, that's stupid, though.
No.
Take my shirt off? Yeah? Okay. I don't know. All right.
Is he parked in the middle of the street? I thought he just like pulled over.
I'm not super comfortable with that.
Well, do you think I'm comfortable right now? Calm down, relax. Take your shirt off.
No! Sorry.
Sorry, I said it was fine, dude, okay? So stop saying that, okay? First hook up a at a party and to tell all his friends about it and you feel like shit. Do you want that? This was about you. I was trying to help you, okay?
All I can think is if my boys ever did anything like this, I would beat the lit. We'd have to reevaluate our no spanking policy in this house.
The manipulation is off the charts.
I would be so ashamed.
100%.
That poor father, too. This is why, bro.
Yeah,
let her be mad at you. It doesn't
props to her.
Yeah, for standing up.
Absolutely, because that amount of pressure.
Yeah, that was a lot of pressure, and she withstood it. Good for you. Proud of you, Kayla. That scene just made me angry. I'm just over here stewing mad. Oh, Bo, you're eliciting the emotions out of me. It just enrages me.
Hey, how'd it go?
Hey guys, it's Kayla back with another video. I'm making this video to just...
Oh my god.
You know, I'm taking a break or something. I don't know if anyone is like really watching but if you are, sorry if this is like a bummer to you.
Oh, that poor girl.
It's the right thing to do and stuff and, you know, help you guys out, but if I'm being really honest, I'm probably not the best person to give advice because talking about doing stuff, but I don't really actually do that stuff. I'm really like nervous all the time. Like I could be doing nothing and I'm just nervous. It's like I'm waiting in line for like a roller coaster. Butterflies in your stomach feeling you get. Like I never get the feeling of after you ride the roller coaster. I try really hard not to feel that way. So I think if you guys are going through like tough times and stuff, you deserve someone who can actually do the stuff they talk about. There are reasons why I'm gonna stop making videos. I hope you guys all have like good lives and maybe I'll see you guys around. Gucci.
Was that boy?
No, I think wasn't Gabe the cousin of the girl?
Yeah, the scuba diving kid, or the snorkeling kid.
You in teen form.
Oh, he's just doing his own thing.
Hey Kayla, it's you. Kayla. I'm making this video to congratulate you on finishing 8th grade. So proud of you. Okay, so I'm making this video on a Friday. Fridays are really fun, and I'm about to have my first middle school weeks, but it's really exciting to me. Like, do you have a boyfriend? What's the coolest thing you've done? Or the second coolest thing? But yeah, thanks for listening. Bye. Can you help me burn something in the backyard?
Yes. You sure you want to do this?
Do I make you sad?
No, not at all. Why? Do I seem sad?
No.
Why would you think you make me sad?
I don't know. It's just think that when I'm older, maybe I'll have a daughter of my own. I feel like, you know, if she was like me, being her mom would make me sad all the time.
Oh,
jeez.
Hey, I swear to God, I'm not just saying this. A rough day, then I feel sad. That kind of being sad, that sort of worrying that I do, that's not beneath all that. I am always just unbelievably happy that I get to be your dad.
I get to be, yeah. See, that's good.
When Mom left, I was really scared.
Mom left. Yeah.
I was really, really scared. I was scared you weren't going to be okay. And then you started to get older. I don't know, you took your first steps and you said your first words and all the things I thought I was going to have to teach you. How to be nice, how to share, how to care about other people's feelings. You just started doing that. You know, your teachers would always say to me, "You've got such a lovely daughter." And the more I watched you, the less scared I got. Does that make sense? I stopped being scared about whether you were going to be okay. Do you know why? Because of you. Okay, you made me brave. If you could just see yourself how I see you, which is, I swear to God, you wouldn't be scared either.
Everybody, please. All right, just 4 minutes.
Hey, I you that letter thanking you for inviting me to your birthday party, and you didn't DM on like Instagram or whatever. And you know what? Being mean isn't nice. And also that card game I got you, played it instead of trying to be cool all the time.
Good for her.
Dumb in a way that's fun to play when it's raining
Maybe a little
outside.
more direct eye
Well,
contact.
she's one step at a time.
Welcome.
Bet that made her feel real good.
Would like to take a seat?
Oh, sure.
You like chicken nuggets, right?
There's Hero Boy in the future.
All right, take it easy.
Want the one packet of it? You can have mine. I like.
Actually, this is more like Fox.
Yeah, that's probably more like Fox.
Look at all the
nuggets have been sitting-
sauces are lined up.
I can heat them up in the microwave from there, okay?
Okay.
You like chicken nuggets, right?
Left this out by accident. Sorry, it's so stupid.
It's like, what is an achievement award or something?
Wait, no, it's stupid. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, I go to archery camp every summer. You know, they gave me the Sharpshooter of the Week award. Really? It's stupid.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, to our first friend hangout, I guess.
I love him so much. This is so cute. Little fake candlelight right there.
Oh, that's funny. You like chicken nuggets, right?
Do you believe in God?
Oh, we're going deep. Maybe this is me. Maybe this was me as a kid.
You like the silverware?
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a lightsaber.
I actually had that. I'm pretty sure I had that same fork. It lights up. Mine was plastic. That looks like metal, but you click the button and the spoon will light up.
No. They're actually really cool. I love those videos.
He was the one person that liked her video.
You can maybe have like your own talk show or something. How old are you? Like
No.
Yeah, I'm.
No, it's fine. I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is why you go with the nerds. They know where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
You've
like
been
talking
pretty-
enough?
You've been pretty talkative, but not in like an
Okay.
annoying way. Just This is a good conversation, don't you?
Good talking.
Yeah, it's nice.
You've been pretty talkative, but not in an annoying way.
You know what would go great with this? Some Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce.
You like Rick and
Yes,
Morty too?
yes.
Oh, okay, wow. Szechuan sauce.
We gotta get it, Morty. Come on, Morty. Come on. Keep doing the voice, Morty. Yes, of course. That show's amazing.
Yeah.
The Szechuan sauce came back to McDonald's for a limited time. It was a big deal from Rick and Morty.
Gabe. Gabe is you. You are Gabe.
Well, I don't.
Hey,
Hey.
you have fun?
It was a lot of fun.
I'm a little bit more, probably more like dad now.
Oh, I meant like as a teenager.
Yeah.
Seems right about where you would be.
I had some issues too. You know, everybody's had some rough middle school, high school. Oh, she liked that.
Hey,
It sounded like the
Kayla.
Mario Kart sound.
It's you from 8th. Congrats on finishing high school.
I like that she makes these little videos for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dad still a dork? Probably just someone pretending to be Dad. Dad's
smell it.
Dad,
Smell it.
Dad. And
Smell it.
things will change. It's gonna like happen next. Things exciting and fun. Stay cool, and I can't wait to be you. Love, Kayla. Gucci.
That was a cute movie. All right, just finished watching 8th Grade. This was a really good movie, I thought. I think it did a really good job of visualizing the challenges that an 8th grader goes through, particularly girl 8th grader. We went through that fresh hell ourselves, didn't we, sweetie? What great timing. Savvy's actually home today because it's a half day at school. We just let her stay home. Don't sue us, school district. I'd actually be really curious, Savannah, about your experience in 8th grade, especially because they're bringing up like TikTok and Snapchat and the cell phones, and we had our own journeys with that, didn't we, sweetie? What was the hardest thing about 8th grade?
Probably just like trying to match everyone. Like you want to try being like exactly like this person, and then that person like wants to be exactly like that person. I was at a new school for 8th grade, so it made it like 10 times worse. In 8th grade, I got into a lot of drama. 8th grade was probably the hardest year. 9th grade was like a tough year, but for certain reasons. But 8th grade was probably the hardest year because whatever movie y'all are watching, TikTok, Snapchat, and it's like the beginning of high school. And high school's rough, but it's like the peak of teenagers.
I know, we're very proud of you. We love you. We're very proud of where you're at.
Me too.
Are you proud of yourself?
I am. 8th grade was a hard year for everyone that goes through it. And these movies try like, I don't know, telling you a story about it, but no one can actually like tell you a story unless you're there. So no one ever understands why you're doing what you do unless they're actually in 8th grade. Whoever's like in 8th grade now or like are you about to go in 8th grade, like yeah, if you don't have certain things, it can be really hard, but you just have to push through and know that, like...
Oh, something's burning downstairs. Hang on, this was not staged at all. Oh, Savannah, Grace. Okay, all right. Oh, gosh. Can you turn the stove off, please? This was not planned. This is just our life.
If that's our main problem, Savannah setting low-key fires in our house, we're fine. She's a good, well-rounded kid. We had a little bit of, I wouldn't even say problems with her, but she definitely had like, it was an adjustment for her and she was clearly going through some stuff and we didn't know the best way to help her. Like most teens, they internalize or want to talk to their friends and not to their parents. I'm very proud of Savannah. She's really made a complete turnaround as far as like, what she said, looking inward. She's more receptive. When we talk to her, she talks to us more.
I didn't know why because it kind of started, and y'all can like say I'm wrong, but it kind of started in 2020 when I was like 13.
The day she
It really was
13.
like the birthday. It really was.
I'm actually crying.
I'm crying. That movie was rough can you please help me with this?
There was a period of time, it's not just Savannah, but all kids that age. Once you go from like your parent is who you look up to and are influenced by to your peers. That's why I would always tell Savannah, I totally get that transition, that's normal and natural. So make sure that your peers, the friends that you're hanging out with, are uplifting to you and that you can also uplift. And if anybody is around you that's pulling you down, making you feel bad, pressuring you, cut them out of your life, especially at that period of time. And just like in the movie, the girl would spend all this time trying to like impress the two kids, the popular girls, I guess, who didn't really like her, didn't want anything to do with her, were really stuck up, and it's just like, why? I mean, use that energy because she's like working on herself for kids like Gabe, like kids that actually will reciprocate that. I know for me, like when Savvy was like 11, 12, she was like my little girl. I spoiled her probably a little too much. I was more of a yes, anything you want, sweet. That's on me. I'll become like 13, 14 when it's like, okay, now we're starting to get into, we're growing up a little bit. You can't have every single thing. I think I struggled a little bit, probably still do to some extent, love you, sweetie, with being able to relate to a teenage girl. I have never been a teenage girl before. And also just the amounts of like the give and take of what should I discipline? What should I have mercy on, let go? We've tried to always convey to Savannah that like, if you show us that you're trustworthy, we'll be lenient. And I think that we've done a pretty good job in that regard. So even if I'm like I guess. Okay, yeah, fine. And with this movie in particular, in Savannah's generation, what we learned about with like the cell phones in particular, for teenage girls specifically, it's for boys too, but for girls specifically, they've been shown to affect depression and anxiety and self-esteem for a number of reasons. Anger even being a part of it. And so it really is treated like it's like a drug almost. It's like these short amounts of like, I remember even in our life, she's like, it makes me feel good to be able to message and like things, and why would you want to take that away from me, you horrible parents? You know, and so being like, I understand that, but in the same way that I'm never going to condone you doing heroin because it feels good, there's the same reason. So we really had to, like, we took that phone for like almost a year, I feel like, because I had just had it because I just want her to be happy. I want her to have what she wants, but not at the expense of her self-worth and what I think is best in the future. But we're very proud of you. You're doing a great job. I had some issue with these boys in the past. That was a whole thing. Wasn't a fan of that. Yeah, we nipped that in the bud pretty quick. None of these little pieces of crap are gonna get their hands on you. That is true. Oh, by the way, a lot of y'all didn't know, but I adopted Savannah. She's officially a Hardman. She's Savannah Hardman now. Isn't that cool?
Not in the school district.
Well, we're working on changing that. That's a bureaucratic reason. Jen, what would you rate the movie?
I actually did not really get into the movie itself.
We touched on themes though.
This movie hit me really hard, and obvious reasons. I have a teenage daughter. One thing that got me was Kayla. Above anything, I think she just wanted to connect with somebody. She has a father who's trying to, like every opportunity, connect with her, and the entire time that he's trying to communicate and connect with her, her mind is somewhere else. She's not there. And that broke my heart. Seeing some of the things that she went through and how that affected her, that was so hard for me to see.
Are you okay?
Because, no, I'm not okay.
Oh, baby. Do you relate to the movie other than Savannah?
I mean, everybody relates because everybody went through 8th grade.
Yeah.
So,
oh boy, sure
but everybody's journey looks different, right? For me, it was really like hard to see how upset she got about, you know, a boy treating her bad. And, you know, that's something that Savannah struggled through, and seeing her kind of alone and having those emotions really broke my heart because all I could see was Savannah. And so that was really hard for me to watch. I think that her dad was doing like the best that he could, trying to kind of walk that fine line of trying to be understanding, trying to be like a outlet for her, but also being protective of her. And he was struggling with that, obviously. But I love, at its core, I love the character of Kayla. The fact that they didn't make her a mean girl. She stood out for different reasons. She wasn't the popular girl. She was essentially a loner. And all she really wanted was like a friend, somebody to like understand her, and seeing how happy she was with like Olivia was so heartwarming. And then to see the moments where her soul is like, just by being mistreated by someone that she possibly liked or cared for, was really, really hard. And I mean, she was like not wanting to make videos, I think she said at one point after that event. You could see the mood change, and for me that was like something I can relate to as a parent. We saw Savannah's mood go up and down, and we knew that like there's something going on with her friends, there's something going on with, you know, the boy she likes at school. So having that other side and just being a viewer, watching this person's story, watching what they go through, the emotions that come out of that, was really raw and hard to watch. But I also applaud the girl that played Kayla because she did a fantastic job. I don't know if she was like, I'm sure she was probably pulling from like personal experience, but she made it really authentic, and I absolutely loved Gabe. I hope my boys grow up to be a Gabe. He's you know, kind of dorky and keeps to himself and probably has like a small group of friends, but man, he has got it down. Like he was connecting with Kayla, and he offered her so much more than some of these other characters in the movie were able to. I think that says a lot. I think more than anything, like me and Holden always told Savannah, like, at least for me, I was like, I want you to be a kind person. I want you to be nice. I don't want you to be that mean girl. And I see Savannah little things all the time that make me so proud of her and know in my heart that like she's a good person. And that speech with the father I thought was absolutely perfect. It also makes me reflect like kind of how much am I telling my daughter these things? I have to make sure I'm doing it as much as possible because I think getting caught up in life and trying to give them their appropriate distance to work out whatever they're going through sometimes can impede that. And so that was kind of just a nice little reminder to me to like make sure I'm telling my daughter that like she's a fantastic person and that I love her and that we're so proud of her and that she is easy to love despite whatever she goes through or whatever we experience. So I really love the movie. I loved it a lot more than I thought I was going to. That first scene.
We got about 5 minutes left before we're out of memory.
That first scene, I was really worried that was gonna kind of be kind of a plain type of movie that I couldn't relate to, but it was very impactful. So I really enjoyed it.
What would you rate it? Just a rate.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5. It was really, really emotional.
I'm pretty up there too. I'd give this movie a solid 9. I think it was really great. For me, my biggest issue when I was in 8th grade, if we can go back all the years ago, I had really bad acne and it really messed with my self-confidence a lot. I was probably the worst acne of anyone probably in the whole school. I remember specifically one event where somebody was having like a really bad breakout. And they were like, oh my God, at least it's not as bad as Holden. And that tore me up.
Holden also went to the same high school as me.
Oh yeah, my alma mater. So yeah, I really struggled, I think, with that self-confidence stuff around that time. And then as I was getting older, probably around high school, I like actively tried to learn how to like better, like just be more charismatic. How do you make friends? I was always kind of shy. I kind of wanted to get out of that, be more personable. I wanted to be a good person. I wanted to surround myself with good people. And so that's around high school is when I was like actively, this is who I want to be. I'm making distinctive steps to be that person. So, and that's usually around when most people will start to do that. Some are a little later in college, but anyway, 9 for me. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe so you can be notified when we post the next video. I'm getting over a cold, so my voice is a little raspy right now.
Ask in the comments down below if you want another video with me or a cooking video.
Yeah, we're okay, maybe. We're a little protective because the internet can be a horrible place. So that's why you don't see her a lot. Every once in a while is fine. Check out Patreon. You can watch videos like this one early and ad-free until it's posted, and you can watch full-length reaction over there too. We love you. We're very proud of you. You're doing a good job. And I'm very happy you're my legal daughter.
Love y'all.
All right. Thanks. Take care, everyone. Look out. It's Spider-Man. No, I'm just kidding. It's just me, Holden Hardman. Today's an interesting topic. We're going to talk about sadness. In all seriousness, though, according to Science Daily, depression affects 121 million people worldwide. It's responsible for 850,000 deaths per year. And that brings up the question, how can we overcome sadness and depression? Luckily, thanks to Holden Hardman, it's not that hard. Let me introduce you into the best tool in overcoming sadness. Fraggle. This is what's known as the Happy Box. What you do with the Happy Box is that on days that you're very sad, you're gonna open it up and go through the items that you put in over time and see that, hey, life is just worth living. All right, now let's take a gander, shall we?